Okay, so I'm gonna do the TMI tag, the too much information tag, and I'm gonna jump right into it because I'm probably not gonna edit this because I still don't know how, and I'm too lazy to figure it out. So, what are you wearing? I am wearing a wool sweater that I got as a hand-me-down, like most of the things that I own in my closet. It's made by Benetton. I'll put it below if I can figure that out. Um, Skinny jeans, blue jeans from H&M, a tank top, a brown tank top from Target. Can't really see it. It's just like a nude color tank top. These rings were from H&M that my sister got. They were too big for her or something. This bracelet is like this carved leather thing from Faneuil Hall in Boston. And my nail polish is Sinful Colors, and it goes on kind of like a highlight. So, and my earrings are from my piercer in Harvard Square at Chameleon Piercing. They're really great. You should check them out. Have I ever been in love? Romantic love? No. Yep. So no, I guess. Ever had a terrible breakup? I feel like most breakups are pretty terrible. How tall am I? I'm 5'4". How much do I weigh? 127. Any tattoos? No. Any piercings? My ears, the cartilage, there's a hoop there. That's about it. OTP, one true pairing, I guess. Dunno. I don't know. Ed and Jennifer. No, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. Favorite show. I have several, I feel like. Doctor Who, Nerdfest. I love that show. Doctor Who is so good. Oh my gosh, you just have to watch it. You get like wrapped up in it, and it's like an emotional roller coaster. It's so delicious, you want to eat it all up. Scandal, obviously. I like shows with dry humor, so like 30 Rock was funny for a while when I watched the beginning in The Office, and Scrubs. There's probably a bunch of other shows. I just can't think of them now. My So-Called Life, I loved that show. Favorite bands, man, there are so many. Top 5. Switchfoot, Coldplay, The Shins, Justin Timberlake, John Mayer, Pearl Jam. I like a lot of different, like a ton of different bands, but those are kind of what are on my mind right now. Jars of Clay, I like them. I guess these are the bands that stand out from the rest. Something you miss. I miss not having to worry about money. I miss my girlfriends who are living across the country. So sad. Favorite song? I could no sooner choose a favorite animal of God's creatures. I don't know. My favorite song varies based on what mood I'm in, what day it is, just like everything. So I can't really pick a favorite song. But right now, since I just started listening to Justin Timberlake, it's probably like Suit and Tie or like just anything on that first part of 2020 experience. Because I'm just so hyped by that album. You will soon find that I'm obsessed. Obsessed with JT. How old am I? You should guess. Nah, you won't guess. Maybe you will. I'm 23. I'm actually about to be 24 in a week. A little more than a week. On the 28th. So there's that. Zodiac sign. I'm an Aries. I don't keep up with that. I don't know what any of it means, but I'm an Aries, so I've been told. Quality I look for in a partner. Someone who has good sense of humor, who's intelligent and can keep a conversation. You'd be surprised at how difficult that is for some people. And someone who like fears God, because that's important to me. Let's see. Favorite quote. Uh, Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have imagined. I think that's what it is. It's a Henry David Thoreau quote. Um, and about was just kind of had it hanging up in my room. Um, Favorite actor slash actress. I like many different people. There are some people that I like watch movies because they're in it. Emily Blunt, Christian Bale, Jude Law mainly because I think he's cute. I like Meryl Streep and Diane Keaton. They're some of my favorites. Uh, but yeah, I can't remember who the other actors are that um, there are many, I'm sure, because I'm so indecisive and I always can't pick one. I can never pick one. Favorite color? Green, probably. But I do a lot of earth tones. Loud music or soft? Loud, definitely. I used to get annoyed at people who used to blast the radio in their car, but now I'm one of them and I can't help it and I love it so much because it's hard not to feel like a G when you're busting out to Justin Timberlake or anybody else like that. Or rock music. Anything that's like got a beat, got a bass, we're good. So definitely loud. But I don't like people who blast their headphones. That annoys me because I don't care about the soundtrack to your life, personally, especially on the train. Where do I go when I'm sad? When I'm like crying sad, I just really just chill in my bed. Or I have been known to wander into the woods because I do find a lot of peace in nature. If my sadness turns to anger, I will run it out in the woods. Because I run, and that's a big stress relief for me. How long does it take to shower? 15 minutes. I've timed it because I take a long time. Unless I'm washing my hair, which y'all know when you're washing your hair, that could be like twice as long. How long does it take to get ready in the morning? Ha. So, on a good day, when I've packed my lunch and my backpack and picked out my clothes the night before, within 40 minutes, and then I can mosey on out of the house. Most days, close to an hour or more, just because I'm so frazzled in the morning and I move like molasses. I like can't find one thing to start to do, and then by the time I kind of like get started, I've already killed like a half hour not knowing what to do. Those are my mornings. Ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have. Um, I was like 12. My cousins had this scrawny friend who was older than me. I don't know how we got to it, but we started getting physical, and then I started like throwing some punches, and he like grabbed my wrists because my wrists are like really tiny, and he like grabbed my wrists, and like next thing I knew, I was like pinned on the floor with my little 95-pound 10 or 12-year-old self. So that's as physical as I've ever gotten, but I don't fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Um, yeah. Random. Turn on. I don't know. Someone who's like physically attractive or has attractive features, but is very humble about it. I think that's really endearing and sweet. I like that. And just like a nice smile, good teeth, but that's not a must. Although it'd be nice. Um, Turn off a guy who is overly confident. I don't like that. AKA cocky. Not a big fan. Especially when they're like, you like that? You like that? I hate that. Which I think is coupled with cockiness. The reason I joined YouTube, I saw other people's videos and I watched them a lot and I was like, I think I can do that. And I can, minus the video editing part, which I will get my act together on that. Fears. I have this irrational fear. Besides spiders and guns, I really dislike guns. Like, I'm so afraid. I can't even look at them. I can't touch them. Um, I always get worried that, like, I'm not doing my Christian walk the right way. Like, am I doing too much or too little? I think my fear also has a lot to do with not wanting my faith to harm others. So that's always been kind of like a fear that I'm like not doing it right, even though there's no, I mean, there's a right way essentially, but it's between you and God kind of thing. Anyway, so those are my top three fears: my faith walk, spiders, and guns. Guns are scary. Stay in school. Last thing that made me cry, I got into an argument with my dad a while ago, and it made me really sad. Last time I said I loved someone. Well, I went home this weekend to see my parents. I went to my parents' house, and I told them I loved them because I do. Meaning behind my YouTube name, Ruby Rouge 988. There's no real like fancy thing behind it. I just like making up names, and I came up with that once. Like, I think I worked with a girl at camp one summer whose name was Ruby, and I really liked it, and I thought it was pretty. And I was like, I'm gonna make this more French. And I added rouge to the end, but it's like not, whatever. It's not, there's nothing special behind it. Ruby Rouge. The last book I read, so the last book I read was a Sarah Dessen book, and that was like a nice take a break from reality and read some chick lit, some chick literature. Um, yeah, and it was a pretty good book. I recommend it. It was called The Truth About Forever. The book I'm currently reading, I am in the middle of The Count of Monte Cristo, and I got halfway through and I was like, yo, I need a break. So that's why I read that Sarah Dessen book. But I'm currently reading Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It has a weird cover. It's in black and white, and there are creepy photos in it. But I'm reading that now, and I'm also listening to The Help on audiobooks. It's pretty good. It's pretty long, but it's pretty good. The last show I watched, I don't know if I watched a show, but I watched Reality Bites, that 90s movie, the other night. It was pretty good. I liked it. Last person I talked to, my roommate, who's watching TV on the couch. The relationship between me and the last person I texted. Oh, my friend Mia, who's living in Tennessee. Shout out to you, Mia. Love her. She's a sweetheart. My favorite food. I like burgers, but I can't eat beef patties anymore, which sucks because I love beef patties. But I stopped eating steak and like beef a couple years ago, and like I can't eat it now because I get really sick. But I like anything like sweet and salty. General Tso chicken and honey mustard, or anything fried. French fries, fried dough, turkey bacon, anything fried. I love anything fried. Place I want to visit, England. I swear I think I'm English. I speak in an English accent to my cat all the time, to myself, to people. But I really want to go to England, New Zealand, or Australia. And then kind of make my way to the rest of the world eventually. Because the world's a big place. But those are my top ones. Maybe go around Europe a little bit when I get monies. Last place I was at. School. Does school count? Do I have a crush? Yeah. Justin Timberlake. Duh. Last time I kissed someone, my parents, this weekend. Last time I was insulted, yesterday. I was told by a family friend that I look like I'm 14. That's what he said to me. I was offended. I was very offended. So rude. That is so rude. I do not look like I'm 14. That is like so rude. Okay. Favorite flavor of sweet? I don't really know what that means. Strawberry, peach, sweet things. I like that. Instruments that I play. I played the flute for like 12 years or more. Not great, but it was okay. And I've dabbled on the piano. And I sing, which, yeah, I consider that an instrument. Favorite piece of jewelry? I don't have one. I love all of my jewelry. I love jewelry. I just like it a lot, so I don't have a favorite one. I'm constantly buying jewelry. Last sport I played, soccer. Played in college a little bit. Not like officially, just like for fun, intramurals. And I rock climb, but I guess it's not really playing it, so maybe soccer. Um, Last song I sang, I don't know. I haven't been listening to anything today. Like I haven't listened to any music today, really. Favorite chat up line? Should I know what that means? I feel like I should. Like a pickup line? I don't know. There was a nice comeback pickup line for women to use that I saw on TV once, and it was like, "Are you Macaulay Culkin? Because you are going home alone tonight." Um, and I've never been able to use that, which sucks because I think it's really funny. The last time I hung out with anyone at work, does that count? I'm a pretty boring person while I'm in school. So at work, I hung out with my coworkers, which was fun. And number 50, the last question. Who should answer these questions next? You should answer these questions next because I care about what you have to say. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Or more like you will see me next time because I'm making the videos for you. Bye!